Others could say the same.
Yeah, I can do. Harry Kane.
Where's your match?
Never
Sicko.
We're back for
What
another
match?
episode. Bigsixbants. We are live. It's the game week 8 preview / UCL roundup. So as I said, people, come kick it with the boys before we get into that toxic banner that we always get into. So yeah, man, boys, how are you saying? What are you doing?
Real good, man. Great spirits. I like his.
Boy, I can't say the same. Can't lie.
Of course.
But no, we're good though. Overall, we're good. But footballing world, I'm hot. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you hot?
Yeah, talk to me, man. What's he saying?
Bro, like, I just don't... I'm expecting a dub against Palace at home. That's the bottom line of it. Regardless of, even if they had Zaha, I'm expecting a dub against Palace at home, fam. That's the bottom line of it. Regardless of anything, even if Ria plays injured, Dia plays injured, it's Palace at home. Get the win and move on. Why is there, what got me the most, yeah? In fact, let me move on to a different point first, in fact. So, this 4-3-3 formation with the two bombing cams, yeah, I'm not trying to really see that often. Simply because I don't think I know we spent well in the summer, but I still feel like we don't have the players to do that formation. Like, no one does that. Only City does that in the whole world. No one else does that. So we're not City. We're just not. And we're probably never gonna be City. So I don't really know why we're trying to copy their formation and do what they do. We don't have the players to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? We should play with two in the midfield. I think it should be Partey and Okonga in midfield with Odegaard, Cam, Saka on the right, and then Will Smith Rowe on the left. That's what I feel like our 11 should be.
Well, we said no Pepe.
No, for me, I'll be real. Pepe's done, man. Pepe's done. I'm trying to sell him and move on. I'm done with him. I don't beat around the bush.
Hold on. Say, wait. Rewind.
I don't beat around the bush.
Done?
I'm real. Pepe's done for me. Like, I've given him enough. I've given him enough time. You don't know this. You don't know me. I've given him way too much time. Probably more than I should have. But when I'm spending £72 million on someone, when I didn't even have the money at the time as well, I had to pay in installments. I'm expecting at least what? Am I wrong to ask for 15 Prem goals or 15 to 20? You're a right winger. You're supposed to be a goal scoring right winger because you scored about 30 goals at Lille. So he's brought you in for you to be a goal scoring winger. The most he's got in the Prem's about 10. And what? This is his third season now. He's not going to get 10. He's not going to get 10 Prem goals this season as well. So that's going to be the third season.
I think I can't lie. I actually think he's good, innit? As much as I may gun him.
No, he's good. Listen,
I don't think that's the thing. He's good. But he's not good enough.
That's the thing. He's good, but he's not good enough to where I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like you got thrown in when you guys weren't like all that. You just got thrown in the mix there.
Yeah, no, I hear that. That's fine. I get that. Big up. I get that.
Wish you were here, broski.
I honestly get that, but bro, like, he's just not doing enough for me. And the fact that he's not even starting as of now in this team, it says a lot. I think this is his first start this season, I think. Oh no, he started the one against Norwich, but it's not been enough. It's just not good enough. And
I think he's one of your best players, though.
Huh?
Game.
No,
he was our poorest player, bro.
One of the worst one. No, Pepe's one of your better players. Like.
First half, he was good.
When he was dead.
No, I think your system duns him out because you don't have, unless, let's be honest, if Pepe was a left winger, he would get more joy because of Tierney, right? This is no shade on Tomiyasu because I think he's a decent player and maybe he's not been told to overlap and to give Pepe that space. But if Pepe has an overlapping right back every time he goes forward, then he doesn't have to take on 2-3 men every time.
No, I do get that.
One-on-one thing. If you leave him one-on-one, he's taking most guys.
But that doesn't fit our system to keep overlapping. That's not the way Mikel wants to play. And if we do that, it'll mess up everything.
Thing, though. If you had another Tierney on the right as a right back, you lot are laughing.
You know, I get
with Pepe and Saka, have those two on the wing and Ubber up top. That's what I personally would have.
I hear that, but listen, regardless of all of that, that's just ifs, buts, or maybes. Because if he was to overlap, how would we know if he's going to score or not?
Tomiassu's going to learn that in his game, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a young team.
I think Arteta's got to tell him to do that. Do you know what I mean?
He will tell him to do that.
Certain wing backs are told not to overlap at times. You know what I mean? Like,
but that will come. That will come. But I'm just saying that
you can see he's got the quality to do that as well. Tomiassu's got the quality to do that.
Yeah, he does.
He played a nice little 1-2 with him as well for the goal.
Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I'm just so hot, man. Like, bro, like even for the goal, like, bro, 2-2. Ask Ethan. I didn't celebrate the 2-2.
Yeah.
Lacazette's goal, I didn't celebrate. I didn't show any emotion. Like, it went in. Bro, that is shameless. Why are you, bro? Let me give you an example. Yeah, I think a couple of seasons ago when Emery was in charge, we played Southampton at home, right? We were losing 2-1 in the 89th or 90th minute, and Ward-Prowse scored a penalty to make it 2-1. Lacazette scored a goal in the last kick of the game. He scored a goal to make it 2-2. He didn't celebrate. Why 2 years later has the mentality changed? Why is that changed? Why are you celebrating?
You man got onto Eddie and Nketiah not too long ago.
That's another one. Yeah. Eddie and Nketiah bad against Fulham, you know. Fulham FC at home, relegated Fulham at home last season. He scores last minute, equalizer, not even winner, equalizer, and he does the Eddie. What did he do? I think he done a. He done the phone. He done a. Why is the? Where's the mentality? Like, where's the?
You know what?
Arsenal Football Club.
Nah, kids, 100%. I agree with you because even me, I was thinking. I was on the mic with you and Casey, and Casey's there screaming. I'm thinking, Casey, like, it's 2-2.
I get why. No, I get why the fans are doing it. That's
I don't even get it.
You know,
it's 2-2. Poor performance.
You love the football club. Your team just scored the last kick of the game. You're gonna celebrate naturally as a fan, as a player.
It's like his first game, isn't it? It's just
but that don't matter. That's even worse. Lacazette's supposed to be one of the most experienced players in the team. You're supposed to get the ball, and remember, the players don't.
He's not getting treated like that, though. By the way,
but that don't matter, though. You're as a senior player, you're supposed to do that. By the way, as a football player, you don't even know how long's left in the game. You can't see the time. You can't, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Your first initial thought when you score a goal in the last minute, equalizer, when it's supposed to win the game, you collect the ball and you bring it back to the middle of the park. Aubameyang, you're supposed to be the captain. You're supposed to. If that, this is making me sick even saying this. But if this is Henderson or someone like that, it's true. If that's Salah that scored that and he's doing all that fuckery, and that's Henderson's grabbing him. Henderson's propping him up and saying, "Get back! What are you doing, fam?" I'm seeing Bearman jump around, seeing Ramsdale run from his goal to the other side of the pitch and celebrate with the fans. I love the passion. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love the unity. I love all that. But bro, it's Palace at home, fam. That's Zaha. Get the ball. Bring it back.
No Eze, and you know got done up by Benteke's.
Done up, fam.
I can't like Gabriel felt the young cutting from Benteke's.
Yeah, I know he didn't do well for that goal. How you let Benteke twist you up like that? But that's
it was the slowest cutting as well.
Benzoizi, what's his name?
Huh?
Romero played hard this weekend, by the way.
The kid that came on.
Elise.
Yeah.
Is it Elise?
Baller.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's very good.
One second.
Oh.
Remember that one, kids? Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Let me get to a few of the comments and show some love, by the way, people. So love to Ryan LFC. He's doing a mad journey.
Big up.
He's shooting to the moon. I think he's probably on like 8-9K subscribers. He's touching 10K, 15K. His thing's rising in it. All the way in Canada, Yardman, Jamaican brother. Do you know what I'm saying? So large him up every time. Do you know what I'm saying? Not many men from the home country really doing what he's doing. So big ups to him. Obviously, you got C1 London, my brother there saying, big up the man them. How can also get moved to by Benteke's, aka Bentekeless, Lord of Mercy.
Oh my God.
Like that.
And
he says Suarez on the bench, Mons. Yeah, of course Suarez on the bench. Yeah, man. Don't want him playing against me. You can shake all the hands in the, in the tunnel and that. Get used to everyone. But if he comes off the bench and scores, I'm going to be very hot. Casey says, you don't want me there, bro. Pepe is 5 out of 10 for me. If I had to rate his time at Arsenal,
100. That's
accurate.
That is
I
5 out of 10.
With that. What happened to your super team, Corey, against Leicester? Oh, we'll get to Corey.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We go deal with
it.
We go deal with
it. He's gonna get dealt with. Yeah. And then Casey just mentioned some stuff about Final Fantasy. Yeah. All right. Now, before we go, make sure if you're here, we've got 5 people in here, just about had 7 a second ago. Smash a like, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. We are creeping to 500. We're getting over the line, people. Trust me. There's going to be more watch along. I really wanted to do a watch along for the Liverpool Atletico game. Do you know what I mean? I really did want to do that, but we've got a lot of stuff going on. But there definitely will be a watch along for Man U versus Liverpool on the weekend. There also will be a combined 11 on Friday or Thursday. We've got a few guests coming in. We've got a strong Man U lineup as well. The likes of Said might be coming on. We've got Floor that's coming on.
Which gonna get smoked.
Man U always have a strong lineup. Doesn't mean they win, fam. It's mad.
Which gonna get smoked.
So the panel, Man United will have a strong panel in the YouTube panel anyway. Don't know about the team. Yeah. But, and obviously a couple of the likes of Ethan and Kiers are always free to join if they want to just jump in and just hear the corn, just be there for the corn, really.
Yeah, why not?
You think I'm gonna miss that?
Do you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the watch along, everyone is welcome. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that later on. Big up Laser LFC as well. Yes, once big up the panel. Love, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. And make sure you subscribe to Laser LFC. Doing good work as well. So, Kiers, just since we're on the topic of Arsenal, I think you hit the nail on the head in terms of the mentality. I wasn't really, the fact that he done the knee slide at 2-2, and I guess it's in the moment, and it's at Emirates. You got to remember, it is at Emirates, so I hear it. However,
I can't lie, there's a lot into it, innit? I can't, of course, he should have picked up the ball and brought it back 100%. But, bro, like I said, barely been playing, especially from last season.
I think the celebration was more for himself.
Bro, but that's what I think
good enough. It's the moment, innit? Come on, he's done his thing. I'll
take it treats him like you come on the pitch. If you don't do something, you ain't playing again in the next 2-3 games.
I understand that, but the celebration that shouldn't warrant the celebration. Because regardless of if he picked up the ball, he still would have scored. That means he's still in for Friday. So regardless of all of that, the celebration does not matter. You're meant to, like I said, as a senior player. Remember, the guy's about 31 years old.
Yeah, that's something Vinicius would do.
A lie. Shameless you like that. As a senior player, you're supposed to think to. And like I said, he's been in the Prem for a while now, for about 4 or 5 years. So you should know Palace at home is supposed to be a free. You should know that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But for me, I was annoyed at that. That annoyed me still.
I love seeing you annoyed still.
I'm not trying to dampen the mood, but since the NLD, we've won 2, you've drawn 2 in it. So NLD didn't really mean much, innit?
I will be clipping that.
It didn't really mean
that. Is
clip though. Trust me.
Anyway.
But then I swear Arsenal are beating in 5 then.
We're unbeaten. We've got
I'm like 4 points above them.
I heard Cecil saying, Cecil from AFTV telling me I'm beaten in 5. Like, what am I hearing? Telling one of the fans I'm beaten in. Come on, man. Jeez. There's 2 halves of the Arsenal fan base, and I think that's the segregation there. We're unbeaten side and the why we celebrate side. You know what I mean? The real Arsenal, the realist sort of. Let's get back to reality.
I'm a bit of both, really. I mean, you have to respect that. Like we've got 11 points in 15.
Yeah,
like you can't ignore it.
Arsenal is in Kieran's heart to the end, you know. Like every Arsenal fan, he has to somehow back them a little bit.
Is it not true?
I've clocked it.
It's true. Would you not be? If somebody told me before the season started, you're gonna have 11 points out of 15 in this little period here, I'll take it. So you gotta respect that, fam. But at the end of the day, again, it's just shameless that all this is going on. Like, I'm not really happy with it, but it's a bit of both.
Yes, I've got a question for you still.
Shoot me, bro. Shoot me.
Flipping, like, you don't play yesterday. You played yesterday, and you play on Friday as well. Like, that's 2 draws now. And at home you drew, and you just Aston Villa games at home as well. Like, what happens if you lose or draw again? Like, you Arteta out? Or what's going on?
I can't lie. If we lose, boy, I'm not. Listen, you see me. I don't do the manager out thing. You lot know me, but it's a thing where, like, cool. If we lose, literally, I can't back him. I can't say. If somebody says to me, Mikel out, I won't say anything. I'll be like, you know what? That's big you up. I respect that, and I can't because normally what it would be is people say to me, "Oh, I'm Arteta out." I'll tell them they're reactionary, and they just need to allow it.
You'll try back.
I'll back him and give him time. If we lose against Villa on Friday, and somebody turns around to me and says Arteta out, I'll say fair dues. But I'm not gonna scream that because, like I said, I'm giving it to the end of the season to scream it. End of the season comes, and I'm somewhere stupid, like 8th or 7th. That's when I'm Arteta out. But for the Friday game, I'll allow it. But I'll hear what Mandem is saying 100%.
I'm starting to get. I hear what you're saying, brother. I'm starting to get. You see how Mandem start to feel like how they feel towards Oli. Like, everyone say Oli, and I'm sly getting the Mikel in. Vibes,
I think that's a tiny bit disrespectful in a sense where Oli has a super duper team. Yeah. And I'm seeing no style of play. Yeah. And there's no points to go with it. So not only is there no style of play, you're getting L's with it as well. He needs to go. He needs to stay in job.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
He does need to stay. But for a Man United fan, he definitely needs to cut. That's not even any Man United fan that's already in. Just check yourself, really.
But before we move on, let's just address some of these comments. Obviously, Sman says, Arsenal are shameless. Obviously, that's Amani. Big up my cousin. It was his birthday. Pretty much a couple of days ago, so we was living that up. If you know, you know. So everyone wishing me a happy birthday in the comments.
Happy birthday, my guy.
I'm saying, I'm getting drawn out in the comments. I'm just gonna skip a few comments and get to this one because it's not that. But it's like Assad says, big up Assad. He goes, Monts, you can't chat, bro. You man did convoy out the cup after we did. How about this? We even held hands. That's
the most. I've still got that on my camera roll as well.
Yeah,
I'll never.
We did that. But you know what it is? We come a long way and we showed unity throughout. Do you know what I mean? We weren't happy that we did that. We acted like our fan base was happy after that. We weren't happy after that. But at least
man said,
you know what I'm saying? Right? But that is the funny comment.
Big up son.
That is actually funny. He also says, to be fair, it was last kick of the game. There wasn't enough time. The Gunners are unbeaten in 5. It's progress.
I keep seeing this unbeaten in 5 thing. It's dead.
Not dead. That's that, bro.
Brother, so what if you're unbeaten? It's bare draws. Like, you lot are still what? Where are you in the table now?
12 still. It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
So when a win boosts you like 3 places.
There you go.
Like,
it's true still. It's true.
Ali says Liverpool are the real unbeaten side in the league. Yeah, of course.
You're Arteta out. Now, Ali, I'm not Arteta out yet. How
can you be Arteta out?
A lot of fans
How can you not be Arteta out? There's no process. How can you not be Arteta out?
No, deep it, Montel, deep it. They haven't really got an amazing squad, fam. They've got young players. Lokonga
don't tell me Arteta.
And that's something to grow on. That's something to grow on for Lokonga.
Corey, how about this? Yeah, no amazing squad, but drawing against Brighton with no Basuma and Welbeck, and at home against Crystal Palace, and Crystal Palace dominated the game. Crystal Palace should not be dominating the game.
They shouldn't.
I believe it's 8th, 7th, and 8th in 3 seasons.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just not. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough.
And imagine that while your ops are getting stronger.
This is not the worst Arsenal team ever. This is that play on paper.
Play for play. This is one of the best. It's one of the best.
No, not one of the best, but it's not. I'm talking about it. It's not as bad as the when you man were playing like Shamak and them, man. When
they had Wenger then,
and they come third that year. That's not even
our Emery team is better than the Emery team we had, 100%.
He's
underachieving,
yeah.
So that's why I'm not hearing the Arteta talk.
I don't know, man. Think about it like this, yeah.
Kid's got a lot of questions.
You thought,
I'm loving this.
Man are telling me, bro, C1, Emil Smith Rowe is one of the youngest English prospects, in the whole of the Prem. Please, bro, you know this. Everyone knows this.
He's got to work to finish him.
Yeah, but bro, he's a youth, fam. That's gonna come. Like, forget all of that. He's not gonna be the finished article at 21. He just turned 21, bro.
Ross Barkley. Where's Ross Barkley?
Nah. Disrespectful still.
Man said Croydon Ross Barkley.
Oh yeah, we were there for one smoke.
Charlie.
Sman says, but this Donny still thinks Pepe will come good. I think he's referring to Arteta. I mean, he kind of has to come good with the money they spent on him. They're kind of in a little predicament.
Nah, he's not gonna.
You know what I'm saying? See what? Yeah, I think the people like the Croydon Ross Barkley.
Yeah, that one's sticking still.
Arsenal got cooked. They were lucky not to lose this game against Palace by at least 3.
Stretching it. Maybe not 3. Yeah, not 3, but we deserve to lose.
Yeah.
Facts.
Obviously, Chris obviously love for wishing Smiles happy birthday. Big up Lewis, chewing gum on the carpet.
Man, hey, you see this Lewis brother? He said this joke a good 10 times.
Shout out Lou, big him up every time.
Big up Lewis,
my brother.
But you're shameless, brother.
With no Zaha, that's what I'm saying, man. Like you man back to Crystal Palace with no sauce. I'm deep in it.
Imagine if Eze was there, Eze and Zaha. Flip.
Don't say the Brighton midfielder's name. You flip. Croydon Ross Barkley. That one's got a ring to it. Who actually said that? Wait, let me go. Who said the Croydon Ross Barkley?
I'm gonna run that narrative now. That fake.
Who said that? I need to go find that comment. The Croydon Ross Barkley.
ESR is going to the moon, fam.
Hey, C1. Stop it.
Go down to Abdallah. Look what he said. Scroll down.
Emil Smith rubbish.
Laka Bunda.
That's a cap.
I like this shit. I like this shit.
I
listen. Any Arsenal hate, any Arsenal rapper, I'm here for. I'm here for that.
Oh my god,
Don't kill me.
Abdullah, please keep the same energy for Corey. To make sure he don't go away.
No, don't try to grab me.
No.
You man them in the comments.
Oh,
yeah. That's fine. I want the same energy kept for United. That's all. I want quality.
I know I'm gonna get grabbed. Like, it's not. I don't blame my team. I blame quality. But that's one conversation a bit later down the line, isn't it? You know what I mean?
We'll get to.
Nobody could really grab it.
5 M's. Yikes.
Bro,
literally.
I can't grab no one.
Yeah, of course you can't. Wait there. That's what we're saying. Bait. That's what we're saying.
But Lakabunda is a thing. That's gonna.
Lakabunda.
You know what's
Lakabunda was that's gonna stick. Oh my goodness, that's gonna stick.
Lakabunda, Clara Martial though.
What?
Clara Martial.
No. You see what you're trying to do. I'm not even gonna.
What's that? Why not?
One's in the French squad and one isn't.
Bro, what does that mean for anyone? Giroud was in the French squad for about 5-6 years.
How about this? One of them shaved his hair for powers, and one of them's powers didn't arise.
I'll let you figure that one out.
I'll let the comments figure out.
Yeah, we'll let them figure that out.
Their powers, you unlock the inner chakra in it. But Lakabunda, Emil Smith rubbish. Hey, I gotta bring this. I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah, hey, can you bookmark it? Can you leave it there? Like let it bake.
I can pin it in it.
Pin that.
Lakabunda's a thing.
I'm not trying to hit any. I'll hear the Lakabunda and Papa Smurf thing. But
I run some time and energy into that.
Yeah, no one's gonna get onto my guy Ems, man. No way,
bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. Looking at Arsenal, Ems is the best player.
You can't. He's
a talent still.
Lakabunda, yo.
Amiru, yeah. Did you think he was going to score after he cut past 2 men and then tried to put him in?
Laka? Nah, I can't lie. Nah, still. That's not really his game. That's not really him.
Good little link-up play.
It was good link-up and that.
That no backlift banger on him, though. He still has that.
He's still got that.
I think he's definitely being treated. He shouldn't be treated the way he's being treated, in my opinion. And he was our top scorer last season with limited games.
I was just about to say that.
With limited games.
It's true.
He didn't even play that much, and he was still by far your biggest goal threat. And this is true.
But Oba's got three Prem goals this season. So you can't really drop that Lukaku, in a way.
I know that's
same as Lukaku.
Ronaldo,
Lukaku. So, we'll get to that. But you can't really drop him.
Yeah.
How many more years Laka got on his contract?
It's done. It's going to be expired in the summer.
Wow. So you can come play under 23s for me or something.
You know
under
23 right now. You know when
you would have him as a second striker, Ethan.
Yeah, I would. I don't accept that scum, fam. Right here. I'll be real.
I saw you trying to get Giroud though.
I feel like Pepe, because you see the way you man are still paying him. Why do I screw it up?
I don't really like the way you're saying like that.
You thought I was gonna come say a joke or something?
No, Ethan was just chatting crap, fam, and I sussed it out. But
with Giroud, he got his Arsenal character like rubbed out of him. He was at Chelsea for like 2-3 years. I would have taken him. I can't lie. It's a backup.
Pepe is a shimmy merchant with a
Let's try it, of course.
A wish version of Jovino with a fade and a nice fade.
Man said Klarna payments on Pepe.
Bro, this is what I was saying. Klarna payments.
It was an Amazon voucher thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like you know when you try to the Klarna payment on a good pair of boots.
Yeah. You understand? Because it's too pricey.
2 games in, you're thinking, these boots are knackered, and I've got about a bill to spend, a bill of Klarna payments to come through.
Each month coming out.
Hey, Casey needs to be up in there.
It's more expensive in the long run, isn't it?
Even much, you forget that after the month, you forget that it actually comes out your account. You're looking at it like,
you'll see it outgoing like,
man.
Corey, it's just I'm not trying to hear it from you, Corey. I'll be so real. You're not qualified to do this. Like,
wait. I'm laughing because that Klarna thing's actually hilarious. You ever said that?
It's pure accurate. It was Lou.
Large up Tyree.
Large up Tyree.
I'd love to have him here, by the way. So Tyree, the link's in the chat if you want to join up, just so we can laugh at you for a little bit as well. But big up Tyree. Obviously, you got a Nyamin episode that's I think come out on the 13th, so go check that out. And he's got another podcast on the way, so you look hold tight and big up Tyree for that one.
Big up.
Well. We got another comment here. Boss like Endo, big him up every time. Aubameyang has scored in his last 3 games. He's on the road to recovery.
Come on, you get me. This like that.
Boss like Endo, can you really say recovery when he's like 32? Like, recovery means that you're coming back.
Age, fam.
Do you get what I'm saying?
With this, fam?
At 32, I don't think you come back. You're close to hanging up your boots, no?
Brother, Vardy is 34 and he just batted.
That's Corey. Vardy's an exception.
Why is he an exception?
Vardy's an exception.
Why? Tell me
There's
why.
There's not many strikers that go past 34, 33.
Vardy's on 7 goals in 8 games.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Vardy's different talent.
Why is he different to Oba?
Leicester are in the worst form that they've
because
been
in. Look at Oba last season.
Okay.
That's what you call declining.
Even, you know what I want to say? Like when certain things happen, so there's certain man when their team's not playing good, they don't play good. And then there's certain man where their team's not playing good and they're still playing good.
He's an of the moment player, yeah? Is that what you're telling me?
Vardy, like Leicester are in the worst form they've been in the last 5 years.
He's bagging.
And Vardy is still top scoring.
He's in his best form.
That's great. That's my point, fam.
Do you see that volley? Did you ever see that volley?
So big up Vardy, man.
Hard goal, fam.
I swear you man had the chance to sign him, though.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, but we got Oba instead, and he won the FA Cup. See how that works?
Shameless.
Big up Ravi. Big up Ravi says, Mons and crew, big up. How do you think we will play against Madrid in the first 30 minutes? I'll let you guys answer that one.
Who? Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah, obviously the game's in.
I feel like you're gonna have more of the ball because they always sit back.
What? So wait, no, it's Atletico.
Yeah, even fam, Atletico are them team. They remind me of like a beat at Chelsea where they're just so they're just a bit difficult to break down. Like Simeone just puts 10 men behind the ball. He'll probably leave João Felix up front on his ones.
Yeah.
And you'll just try to you'll break it down because for me, their defense isn't good as it used to be. Like when they had Diego Godin and them man there, like in their prime, like it's not really that great. Who's their centre backs?
So Liverpool's lineup is Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson as the back line. You've got Henderson, Milner, and Keita in the midfield. Mane, Salah, Firmino up top. So he's kept.
That's the same as Watford lineup, no?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, exactly same as Watford.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, you'll win. You'll break them down.
You say Keita's playing?
Yeah, Keita started. Keita started last game, innit? I thought he was gonna. I thought Keita would start though because Curtis Jones is just come back from injury. Like, he just come back to training.
Okay.
So I doubt you throw him in a game like that big. So I don't think he'll throw Chamberlain in there. Milner played good on the weekend, so I think he's probably gonna maybe bring Curtis off the bench.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But my only thing is obviously Fabinho, innit? Like I thought Fabinho would be back because Alisson's back. So I'm a little bit like, no, Fabinho.
Nah, you'll be calm, man. Atletico they're not that team anymore.
But you know what it is? Even though they sit back, you know when they go forward, they literally play ball.
That's true.
Like they move it. They're like, you know, the Prem teams that sit back, but they just lack the end product and the right passes at the right time. Like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, they make the right decision. Remember, they got Griezmann and them, man. That's not.
I forgot.
I remember they beat you lot through a counter attack last time, innit? Morata and them man there.
Yeah, well, that was the last goal. Adrian tax.
Before we went into lockdown.
Yeah, that's edgy.
I'll never forget that game. Mane tried like 3 back kills. Bicycle kicks.
The Adrian tax was mad. The Adrian tax. They've gone for an interesting lineup. Let me read this out. So they've gone Oblak, Felipe, to be expected, Kondombia, centre back.
Wow.
Hermoso, centre back. So they've gone 3 at the back. Koke is the holding mid. They've gone for 2 cams in Carrasco. In DePaul, Carrasco, Lamar Trippier on the right, Griezmann and João Felix.
Can't lie, I underestimated them. That's a hard lineup. Still.
That's a very good lineup.
Who's on their bench though? Just quickly.
Their bench is looking good. They got Jimenez. I thought Jimenez would have started. Correa and Suarez. And Marcus Llorente. I'm kind of happy, Marcus
Llorente.
That's what I was thinking. They're missing someone.
I was thinking Marcus Llorente not starting.
That's what I'm thinking. What?
Because we don't have Fabinho, and Marcus Llorente is one of the fastest centre mids out there. So it's like,
it would have been long.
And he was all playing right back in the Champs last season. And he's a centre mid.
He must be coming back from injury or something. It must be.
Yeah, they got Vasalco as well. Hector Herrera, I believe. Is that Hector Herrera? Yeah, Hector Herrera also. These are clampers. Corey might not like him for obvious reasons. Do you know what I'm talking about, Corey?
No, who are you talking about, sorry?
He broke Luke Shaw's leg, innit?
Was it him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Our bench isn't great, but I think we've got Fabinho, Konate, Gomez, Chamberlain, Diogo Jota, Tsimikas, Origi, and then that.
Mons, quick question. Why did you buy Konate? I honestly don't get me personally.
We bought Konate, so we bought, first of all, he's more for the future. He's a young centre back, innit? Like that's more of an obvious answer.
It's a good investment as well.
Matip, the reason why they bought Konate, in my opinion,
can't last more than 4 games.
Matip's going to get injured. Like I don't want to obviously touch wood, you don't, but like they all. I think you need to have a person there because Matip generally gets injured.
Yeah, but they got Gomez, no.
But after that, who is it?
Injury, you don't know, innit?
I've missed bare comments. There's 15 man in here, innit? I've missed bare comments. So big up the thing, you lot, smash the like and subscribe. Let me just get through some comments, you lot. Big up the retweet the tweet of the live that we're live as well. Just head to the group chat, retweet that, and story that on Insta as well. While I'm just going through some of the comments. Casey goes, why is Corey laughing the hardest when he has Ola from Sex and
Big man thing. This is what I was saying.
Oh my god.
Man said Ola from Sex.
Wait, you think I could get rubbed out like that, cause?
Yeah, Corey's down bad. We're getting to you though. We're not going to talk about my game. We're getting to you, Corey. As soon as I'm done with these comments, we are getting to you.
Bro.
Yeah?
The fact that you're here talking about Sancho, yes, he has not been great. Yeah. But now you guys have finally understood that Pepe wasn't the guy for you, and you guys made it out seem he's gonna bang. Like, bro, he hasn't done that. Sancho hasn't even been here for half a season, bro. Hasn't even been 10 games.
No, but you were Corey. When we bought Pepe, you were on him from game week 1. I'm gonna say this again.
And I'll tell you again, the reason why I was on him was because you told me best front three in the league.
And you told me that Sancho was going to get 20 GA.
Title challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah, I blame Oli for that. That's not the point. That's not the point.
You can blame Fred or Oli in a second. Let's just get through the conversation.
No, that's not to blame. Oli's to blame. It's not Fred, bro. Oli.
Oh, that's a response to...
Go on.
Do you know what's so funny? The key factor... Sorry, Enda, I've got to address you on this one. The key factor in what I said was Aubameyang's age. Aubameyang is 32.
Brother,
Mane is not even 30, I swear.
But he's going to be 30 this year.
At 32, do you get better or do you get worse?
Some people get better.
At 32.
Yes.
Aubameyang, who heavily relies in his, let's say, early on in his career, he heavily relied on pace. He's not getting any faster. Brother did a backhill first time in 2 years.
So he's lost his pace. Do you not see him running? Do you not see him?
He's a player. I'm saying the type of striker he is. He's a getting behind striker. He used to be a pace abuse stretch, not pace abuse winger, but he relied heavily on his pace, innit? He doesn't have that aspect as
so Vardy don't rely heavily on his pace.
But he compared it to Mane, innit? And
Vardy, I'm asking you now. Vardy's got pace, no?
Still.
Vardy's still got pace.
But Vardy's just a freak of nature.
How is that? You can't.
Does Aubameyang have Red Bulls and coffee in the morning?
See, look, now he's just doing.
Yes or no? No, I'm just asking. Does he,
bro?
That's what Vardy's on.
Bro, Endo asked you a question. Why are you saying that Oba's declining? But all these guys that I've mentioned, I can even mention people like Benzema, Lewandowski, Vardy. I said.
But do you know why he said Mane, kids? He said Mane because Mane had a poor season last season, yeah? And so did Aubameyang, which was a good example. My answer to that is, Mane still put up numbers last season, good numbers, and he's doing it again this season. And B, Aubameyang's 32. You don't get better at 32.
Again, so when I just told you about Suarez, Benzema, how old are they?
But let me know.
They're talking about poor season. Did they have a poor season?
I got count.
But it's not about that.
So when you see Suarez, Benzema, and Lawan, I think what they all have in common is when they're not scoring, they're contributing a lot to the game. You know, without their pace, they're technically.
Thank you. I actually forgot about
passing, game IQ, the lot. I think Aubameyang, what he contributes to the game, when he's not scoring, is nowhere near enough.
Which Kieran will admit,
but that's not the point, though.
And when if he's not technical enough, which he isn't, what he should be contributing to the game in lack of technical ability is running the channels.
Yeah,
just
he was doing that though. He was doing that yesterday.
Once yesterday. Like, to be fair, done it yesterday.
Not effectively in the system. Just not effectively in the system for me. But
I just think to say, like Ethan, I think to say he's declining is just very disrespectful. That's just how I feel. Because he's a top class striker and he's been that for years.
Bro, I'll be real.
So you can't just say that.
Firmino declining.
But wait, is it declining? Is it declining because since he signed that contract, has Aubameyang been the same?
It doesn't matter, fam. We can be it all day.
I'll be real. With Firmino, it's different, innit? Like the qualities for Firmino to decline is not gonna be there as much as Aubameyang because Aubameyang relies on physical ability, innit? The pace and the power and all of that stuff. That goes down quicker than like mentally, like the mental part of the game. It's like Abba didn't. That wasn't Abba's role. Like Firmino's role was to do that. Was to play in the Salahs and Mane's, isn't it? That's why with Firmino it's different.
But Kieran says Firmino's declining because
I don't think he
scored 8 to 10 league goals.
When did I say Firmino's declining?
Use Firmino as an example.
What?
That's not the exact words he said in it, but he used it as an example.
Wait, am I bugging? When did I even mention Firmino's name?
If I start today,
bro, every time Firmino didn't do well, especially last season,
every time he took a bad pass.
Wait, let me just get this straight. I've never once thought Firmino was good. So how can I say he's declining if I never once thought he was good?
All right, cool.
I think
that's his point. That's his point. He never thought Firmino was good.
I said he was always shit. That was my point.
Because they're flying in. Man.
Just to wrap up that point, by the way, we'll move on. Like Corey, what you hit the nail on the head is what I said as well. Like, bro, Aubameyang used to be known as the fastest footballer in world football. Do you know what I'm saying? Now look him. He doesn't rely on as heavily on the pace, and he's 32 years old. I don't care what you say.
Tech, man. Let's be real with you.
But you can't say he's declining. That's the key
brother's
word.
washed, man.
No,
don't get me wrong.
He's got more goals than Kane.
No, brother. Don't get me wrong. A good striker. A good striker. As the years go on and their body slows down, look at Ronaldo. Look at Vardy. Look at Ibrahimovic. As their body slows down, they adapt their game. Innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Footballing IQ, everything.
Yeah.
Upper, he used to be a left winger. He doesn't. He's washed as a left winger now. Do you know what I'm saying? Dortmund, he could do left winger thing. Arsenal early day, he could do left winger thing.
He never played left wing for Dortmund, but anyway, go on.
He did here and there still.
Right forward,
who was the striker? He did for a bit anyway. But cool. As he's getting older, he's coming in the middle, and it's just goals. Goals are a big aspect of his game. When he's not scoring, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't need Oba to do anything else apart from score. I don't need to do anything else.
Fair enough.
I've got attackers behind
me. The game is more complicated than that now, man. You do, bro.
I'm sure Mikel would like more out of Oba, especially in that style of football that you're trying to play.
Oba has 7 goals this season. Yeah? Have some respect.
That's so shameless.
Why is it shameless?
Kane has 9. Kane has 9. Sorry,
because Kane was counting goals in international break. So no one call me shameless. When England's toy boy is counting goals.
You hear what this guy's on?
Poland.
Are you counting the West Brom game as his goals?
Yes, I am going to
against the under 23s.
It's not against the under 23s.
McDonald's or KFC thing for the game, so I know it's a bit random.
Safe, man. The KFC.
Yeah, for KFC still. Like Opa. Bad thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna count them goals.
Fairs. Listen,
that's wild. That's wild.
Why is it wild? Why? Is it not a Carabao Cup game in all competitions?
So what are you saying? Because you're counting the under 23s games, Kane can count his.
It's not an under 23s game. You don't just say that for jokes.
Carabao Cup game. Call it what you want. Carabao Cup game. Yeah. Do you think it's okay if Kane can count his goals in
Corey? Now Corey, you're not stupid, bro. How can you sit there and count international goals as well?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you for your opinion. I haven't.
Of your logic,
I'm asking for your opinion. Do you think that's okay?
Of course, it's not okay because, bro, Carabao Cup is a club competition. It's been a club competition for years upon years. Carling Cup, the last cup Ethan won back in 100 BC.
You're weird though.
With Kane,
anyway.
With Kane, he's counting World Cup qualifier goals. How does that make sense?
Because a long time ago, in fact, not even a long time ago, recently I tweeted, got a lot of attention. I tweeted,
I'm not involved.
Aubameyang is Divock Origi with game time.
I'm not gonna. What you want to entertain that?
Didn't quite get what I meant at the time.
Corey, come off camera. Let him deal with it.
Yeah,
people didn't quite know what I meant at the time. Yeah. And maybe I was a little bit preemptive with the comment. But now when I actually look at it, even though it was a joke, when Aubameyang loses his pace, he will be Divock Origi.
Okay, that's your opinion. And if.
No. When he loses his pace, he will be Divock Origi.
That's an if.
And that's a disrespect to Divock Origi. Okay. He's a Champions League footballer.
So, Mons, are we joking here or are we being serious? Let me know so I can joke too.
I'd say big up bits and bobs. Obviously, he said hope Real Madrid pipe Liverpool.
I'm dying.
There we go.
Big up bits and bobs.
There we go.
Yeah. Obviously, he said just want to shout out. This is Football and T-Boys TV. So big up. This is Football and T-Boys TV. Go and subscribe to them.
Big up.
Channels, Rabbi. So loves to them. See what says my left back scores win as well. Corey's left back struggled to stay away. It's peak.
And that's what
Wait. What? Who's left back scored the winners?
Chilwell, innit? Chilwell.
Chili chins.
Can't say nothing about Chilwell.
Casey says, "Hey, the
Chilwell even play in England in the Euros?"
Let me get through this comment. Casey, Corey, you want next now. Corey, this is your time now. By the way,
go on. Let's hear it.
There's about 7, 8, 9 more comments I'll get through, and then I'm on you. We're all on you. Right?
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Big up Ads. He says, quick question, man. Who's been worse, Thiago or Partey? Both signings have been disasters. Now, Partey's been worse still.
Why?
Thiago's had a good 10
Did they
games.
come at the same time as well?
Yeah. I think
Why
That's
Thiago,
a good convo to be had.
The last 10 games of the season, Thiago had a sick 10 last games of last season and heavily helped us to get top 4. That to me is better than what Partey's. That alone.
Do you know what I would say? I agree with you heavily, Monts, but in terms of the expectation that Thiago came with, it's to the floor. Really. Like Thiago at the time, in my opinion, was the best centre mid in the world. Simple. Maybe I won't even say Cruz and Modric.
He was around that.
He was literally the best. Yeah, he was literally the best centre mid in the world. And like in terms of what he's done,
it's actually mad, isn't it?
Like, bro, there was no one better. I promise you.
That
injury was literally no one better.
That's probably.
I think it was Richarlison still. I generally think
that injury.
So we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
It was literally the
Do you see why I could have done this, fam? Do you see what I'm saying?
Because he come in and he broke the record. First appearance, he bust the record, and he done a mad thing. He put
Months literally sympathy as blood.
I'm hearing Liverpool fans are messaging me. Yeah, Liverpool fans are messaging me when Thiago came. Most passes in first half. All this stuff. I'm looking at them like, nah.
If you see his clips for that game, all the passes were back.
Kills me, fam. It's to me to you, bro. To me to you, fam. 1-2, fam.
I feel like
you can't win.
I feel like with Thiago, he needs this season. He needs to prove himself. Shameless, last season, I hear that the fact that he played lone DM with no centre backs, I think we did leave him out to dry there, innit? I think we left him out to dry. To play lone DM with Reece Williams and Ozan Kabak is a bit nuts. Do you know what I mean? Whenever he's played in midfield, he's always had a workhorse next to him or some sort of competent centre back. Do you know what I mean? Even at Bayern, he's had Goretzka. Do you know what I mean? He's had Goretzka.
Kimmich.
How old's Thiago?
He's 29. So
29.
I think he might tell you. I think he
might be 30 now.
He might even be 30 now. He might even be 30.
Bro, it's like you're the way you guys play, you rely on energy, innit? And I don't see Thiago having that energy.
Only when Fabinho's there, innit?
Only when Fabinho's there. And if Fabinho's there, I'm as much as I rate Thiago, you've got to put the captain there.
No, it's both of them will play, bro. It will be.
Well, if you're gonna play both, who do you play? Well, I can't lie.
Thiago Henderson. That's who plays. That's the first choice midfield. If everyone's fit.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I haven't seen Thiago like
get a run of games.
Like,
in my head, last season.
Yeah, in my head, like I don't see Thiago as a pending starter. I see Henderson as when he's fit, pending starter. Fabinho, pending starter. Thiago hasn't like nailed himself into that starting 11, in my opinion.
Yeah, he hasn't played phenomenal, so you can't get him out the team. I probably hear that.
Like, if Keita wanted a chance, I wouldn't say no.
No, but no, Keita gets on planes and comes off the plane injured. We're not doing that. No, that's actually happened. We're not doing that.
Bro, I said Party does that anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Why are you? You know, we spent 48 minutes chatting about me when you thought I lost the game.
Let's not. When the comments are spoken, we'll be quick with it.
Lost the game.
Anyway, man, the comment. We know the song, Man United.
I love when it is.
Yeah, man. I love what
we're back.
We're back. Full effect. Now, cause you don't get to do that still.
LRB Ram, big up Rams by the way. We'll see you on the terrace, my bro. I think Gomez and Konate, good time to start that understanding. Yeah, that's a good I think that's not a bad partnership with them, man.
All right, where's VVD?
He's talking about that.
You see those comments there? Weirdo alert, fam. This is a weirdo. This is a weirdo.
Nico Williams has more assists than Sancho, Corey. Yeah,
bro. Yikes.
Sancho like Charles and Zom. Kevin Power. Ready.
Give him a pay rise.
Fam. Large him up. Large him up. I don't know who he is, but he's my dog. Large him up. Once people are actually comparing a boomerang to Firmino and Samba to a boomerang is a pace and power merchant with no tech. Sonic the Hedgehog baller. Abdallah and Chris are on votes today. They're on votes. Pulisic 1 appearance, 1 goal. Sancho 0 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists. Yeah, it's all mad. I can't lie. Man like Jadon Sancho. Wait, hold on. Sorry, let me get it up. Man like Jadon Sancho, Jadon Sandwich. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, Kenneth Stewart Brown in the
Stuart Brown.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Chris says KFC as well. It's a KFC thing. I'll be getting
very hard that.
Aubameyang scored 6 goals. Who he scored against? Origi contributed against a top team like Milan. The Boomerang scored against. So I'm guessing that's minors. So yeah, it's true. It's true.
Right. Well, if you're a minor.
In terms of competition, Origi has had a better output. But that's because Aubameyang doesn't play Champions League. So we don't know what Aubameyang would do.
Has Aubameyang ever played Champions League for Arsenal?
He's never played Champions League for Arsenal. Take that in.
Well, he hasn't played Champions League.
Oh, respect Bobby Firmino, 113 GA in the Prem. Highest scoring Brazilian in the Prem.
Wait, are we just going to like
when he was in to get multiple hat-tricks in the Prem, but he's washed. Sorry, kids. Oh my gosh. All Thiago does put thumbs up and foul people. Spanish that's funny.
It's the low socks and the thumbs up.
Ronald is all killing me, fam.
He kills me, fam. To be to you, football.
I love that. Ethan, don't ad-lib though, because you'll tell me how hard he is off camera. Don't do that. My guy. I got Tangy G. They got that Samba J spearing with low socks.
Oh my gosh.
Like, these men are out for everyone.
The low socks thing kills
that honor comment. Oh, the honor case honor comment. Jadon Sanchez. Ooh, you're onto something. He's onto something.
That's where they went. No, they don't wear the same number, do they?
Jadon Sanchez.
That is mad.
He's onto something.
Could be a that.
Could be that.
But listen, we've got 10 minutes left. So Corey, 15 minutes left. Corey, broski. And listen, Fred's not there to blame. You can't blame Fred for this one.
Who you gonna blame?
Yeah. Who? There's only one person to blame. There's only one person, and he's not even playing. He's not even playing.
Wait, stop, please, Corey, stop. He said, "Party is a pound line, Jemba."
Oh my gosh. That's a Jemba.
Man, that'll be my nigga Thomas.
I'll be real. Party got thrown in the deep end, though. He got thrown in the deep end straight away.
Yeah, but they're not ready for that convo. No one's ready for that.
He got thrown in the deep end, didn't he? Bro, imagine Party got thrown in with Ozil actually playing. So maybe a better game. You better football. Come on, you see better football.
Man, for this last 10 minutes, I've just put something in the Snap group chat. Just slap the the video I just put. Slap that on your story with the link. I've already sent it in the chat. Should come through in a second. Just to get a few numbers up in these last few minutes. Remember to like and subscribe, people. What was I gonna say, Corey? It's your time, broski. What's going on? Chat to me.
Ole.
I love what you do.
Bro, Ollie, yeah. I don't know what else he wants. Like, bro, asking for a CDM, okay, cool. But I'll be real, yeah. You should not be where you are right now with this team. Like, you should not. Yeah, we don't have a CDM, cool. But bro, it doesn't even look like. I haven't seen a game this season where I can say that's a great team goal. That's a great team goal. That besides from the goals we scored against Leeds, that's it. That's the only goals I can say. Yeah, the Newcastle one I don't count because Ronaldo was there and it was Ronaldo hype. Like, and actually, you know what? One Newcastle goal that Lingard scored. That was a very good team goal.
Very hard with the dummy, the Martial dummy.
Yeah. Besides from that, I can't say a time we actually played as a team from the back to front and scored a good goal.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I
mean, listen, I'm gonna be.
I can't blame the team. I can't blame anybody in that team.
Of course you can. Maguire was involved in all 4 goals.
Yes, bro. But the reason why I can't blame Maguire for that was because he was never fit.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Brother was never fit.
I'm pretty sure if you tell your manager you're not fit enough to play, you won't play.
I feel like Ollie forced him,
Bro, he's the captain. Bro, if you're the captain of the club and he's saying, "Can you play?" Of course you're gonna play anyway. Of course you're gonna do it. And
I don't even feel like that's. I think that's harsh on Oli to say you force him to play. I feel like.
Let me finish. Yeah, bro. I'm not saying you force him to play. Maguire played, yeah, but at half time you saw already that Maguire was not looking good. And as a manager now, we went in at 2-2. As a manager, you now need to make that change. Because I know for a fact, if Pep saw, I don't know, that one person that said they can play and they're not playing well, or Klopp, even Arteta, I don't know about Nuno, yeah? If they saw that this person wasn't playing well, they're coming off.
No. I think Gary Neville said, Jamie Carragher said that as well still.
Yeah,
bro,
but
he had to
that's facts.
Corey, I feel like as well, he should have probably taken him off at half time. However, what I think is that as a captain, I feel like he's probably gone to the manager, listen, like, fit or not, these men need me on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's probably true. He probably has done that, but then you need to take him off, bro. He had to have come off, man. Yeah. Seriously. Bro, he's been making naive mistakes like that since he's came to Man United. He's been playing people unfit for time. Yeah. For time. You saw last season, we used like maximum 13 man. And I had people like not Jesse Lingard. I had people like Van der Beek that could have played, Tellez that could have played. Bro, these people were unfit come to the final of the Europa League.
Yeah.
And he's doing it again. Because he likes his favourites. Why didn't Bailly play? Give me one reason why Bailly didn't play that game. And in my opinion, he's arguably better than Lindelof.
I personally think like it's time for Lindelof and Varane. I don't know. I'd like to see it still. I know it's crazy. That sounds mad to me, innit? Not to me, sorry. It might sound mad to certain fans, but I think it might be give Lindelof a try. But listen, this ain't a constructive criticism to me.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I like what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's right. That was good. That was
make me feel sorry for you.
I'll say one thing, then you man can call me. Oli, if you ever watch this, if you just so happen to be on YouTube and this comes along and you see this, yeah, you did this to me. You did this on me. You did this. And now you can do what you want. Now do what you want.
For me, you know what? I'm on two people. I'm on two people only, yeah, in this United team. I'm on this man called Bruno. I'm also on this other man. Wait, hold on. Wait, look at that comment. Mums, I didn't say a word. Mums, I didn't say a word.
We said someone shares your opinion.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. It's there. It's there. It's right in front of you.
But really, does Bruno really have no tech to? He's a cam.
The fact that you're talking about Bruno,
I feel like Bruno plays cam like pro clubs, so it works.
Thank you, man.
You know how cams play on pro clubs when they try to do the pass all the time.
So to get their stats up.
That's what he is as a stats player. He's a stats man. That's all he is. He's not a cam. He can't do what your average cam does. And Corey, like I said, when I put this up to you about a year and a half ago, you shot me the hell up. But I wasn't saying it for a grab. I was saying it because you're my friend. I wanted to see the light.
You talking to me about what do you call it, Bruno, and the fact that he can't pass through lines. Bruno Fernandes, like I honestly, it's done this.
No, see, that's the issue. That's literally
done that. It's literally done that. Because I'm not hearing anything you have to say about Bruno.
You are the problem. You are the problem. Your own downfall. That's the reason.
All right, kids, how about this? You don't think Bruno has a range of passing, or is it like because the guy, for example, you see that Champions League game against Young Boys where
I know you're going to talk about.
Yeah, he zipped the ball. That pass was, if KDB done that, man, I'm like, oh, he's so good. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's great. I get that.
That pass ridiculous. Yeah. What is it, like a range of passing? What is your problem?
I respect that. My problem is with Bruno is just the fact that he can't do what your average 10 can do. He can't dribble, which means you can't pick up the ball in between the lines and play the killer pass in behind.
He can't dribble.
He can dribble.
Where? Where can Bruno dribble?
He's not a speed dribbler. He's not a speed flair dribbler, but he can dribble.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Let's just say he's got very good ball control. He's always in control of the ball.
Yeah, no. This not. When I mean dribbler, I'm talking about who can I say, for example,
Odegaard.
Odegaard's one.
Literally,
I'm not comparing the two. I mean that be real now. Odegaard can dribble like a real 10.
Naby Keita can dribble as well.
But KDB,
cool, let's say that.
How about this? KDB, he can dribble well, but it's like, how do I explain it? You're right. There's a difference between ball control and dribbling, innit? And KDB has great ball control, but he's not a great dribbler. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not.
That's similar to Bruno.
Way to dribble every time.
But the thing with KDB is he just does it better than Bruno, so it makes him look world class. Bro, people call Bruno world class anyway.
Can we talk about Wan-Bissaka, please? Can we talk about?
I think that's a bit crazy.
No one's talking about Wan-Bissaka. No one is talking about how not enough goals are coming from your right side, and goals are still getting leaked through the defense in general, and certain goals are going down that right side. So is this guy the defensive juggernaut that everyone says he is?
Who you talk about? Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah, I feel like he's getting a blind.
Monto's triggered because they were comparing him to Trent, isn't it?
No. I just need to know I need to know because I saw Trent doing last minute slide tackles and getting the ball. No one said anything. Fair enough. He probably should have got well done to it because he's crap at defending. But Wan-Bissaka, for me, if you're not offering anything going forward, you need to be impenetrable going back.
Do you know what's mad? I feel like another manager, would have been able to find a system or solution to Wan-Bissaka, like not getting past the halfway. Look at Mourinho, when he first came, his first thing to do was play a back three. It was like, was it in possession? He started playing Ben Davis and Aurier just doing whatever. Because Aurier couldn't defend and he was attacking. He had Aurier just doing whatever the hell he wanted to do. I feel like a good manager would come to Man U and play Wan-Bissaka sitting and Shaw do it. You get what I'm saying? Like the same kind of thing. But boy,
that's the